Hey guys, it's Mexico, day one, yay! I'm in Puerto Vallarta. When I'm on vacation like this, I mean the main goal is to relax and have fun, but it's nice not to fall too far behind, and the best way to do that is to try and get a little bit of a workout every day when you're actually on vacation. So what I'm going to do today is go for a little run in downtown Puerto Vallarta, go check out the beach, and then see what else comes up. So I'm about halfway through my run. It's really fun down here. It's before 8 in the morning, so there's lots of people running, doing yoga, fishing. There's even one dude dragged his weights down here to do a workout. I just seen something really cool. Take a look behind me there. See that? A ladder? It's a ladder going up into space. And it's just a piece of public art. Could you imagine something like this in the United States or Canada? A ladder that people could climb out in the middle of nowhere? Man, you could hurt yourself on that. And you could sue somebody, because somebody's going to be responsible, not you, if you were to climb up that and fall off of it. Hey everybody, so it's day 2 in Mexico. I'm now in my element, a small, tiny little village called Maito on the Costa Alegre south of Puerto Vallarta. We got a really good hike in today, like a 6-kilometer hike in over those hills. It was a lot of fun, really beautiful. But now it's a quick little workout. This is called the prisoner workout because you can do it with almost no equipment, almost anywhere. You're going to start out, you pick a number of reps. You might start with 15. If you're really tough, you might go 20 or 25. You're going to go, say 15 reps, take a 20-second break. 14 reps, 20-second break. 13 reps, all the way down to 10. All the way down to 1. You start out, burpee, push up, here, jump. That's 1 rep. So I got 14 more to go. I think that was 15 reps. Might only been 14. It sucks. Okay, take a 20-second break, then do another 14, 13, so on. 3 reps to go, and I promise I did everything in between. So, my camera woman can vouch for the fact I did everything in between. Might have not been pretty, form might not have been perfect. The point is to challenge your anaerobic system. I got a rep or 2. They really suck, but once you get past about 10 on your way down, it starts getting easier. Not a lot easier, but easier. See you tomorrow. So it's day 4 in Mexico. We're here at Playa Peruna, beautiful little beach, north of Manzanillo, south of Puerto Vallarta. Hardly anybody here. In terms of workouts, we didn't get one in yesterday. Now, we were traveling and then we ended up having a breakdown on the highway, had to get the brake fitting welded. It's all very exciting, all very Mexican. And I'm not too worried about it. I mean, the main point is the vacation. And also it brings to mind something that somebody told me once, that perfect is the enemy of good. You can have perfect, you can rarely ever have perfect, or you can have good most of the time. So, first thing we're going to do today is something called a super legs workout. Dennis Kang told me about this. 4 sets of 4 exercises, 20 reps each. The first is just a simple squat. You're just going to go and do your body weight squat for 20. So far so good, that's pretty easy, but it gets harder as it goes on, believe me. Next one is 20 lunges, 20 body weight lunges. So here, here. Next is 20 jumping lunges. You're alternating legs. So this has kind of been the warm-up. Now we get to the hard part. And then you finish up with 20 jump squats. I like how that starts out easy. By the end of it, your legs are fairly jelly. Take a quick break and do another 2 or 3 sets. So 4 sets later, I'm done with the legs. Just gonna do a few push-ups. The fitness plan for today is to go for a nice long hike. This morning we did a lot of hiking wearing the heavy backpacks and walking into, out of Perula, jumping on the bus and then hiking into La Manzanilla. In La Manzanilla now, going for a hike up a river to a waterfall through the jungle. So I figure all that walking around, that'll be the exercise for today. So if I remember correctly, this high water bridge goes over a now dry river, and if we head up it, we'll be going the right way. If not, you'll never know that it was a problem because this video will be lost somewhere in the jungle. Okay, got to sneak by this barbed wire fence. Well, we're further down the path, and either the scenery is beginning to look a bit like Apocalypse Now or Tropic Thunder, neither of which is a very good sign. There. Isn't this a pretty area? So, in terms of fitness today, nothing spectacular, but I figure 3 or 4 hours of hiking, some of it with a pack is good low-level aerobic exercise and just general fitness. Gets you out and sees to see the country, and to get to the places like this, which are pretty rare and pretty special. Well, it's the last full day in Mexico. I'm going to spend most of it snorkeling, feeding the crocodiles, because there's crocodiles here in La Manzanilla, and you can buy little bags of fish heads for a couple of bucks, and then entertain yourself greatly by feeding the crocodiles. See this ultra sturdy chain link fence? Yeah, this thing that could probably withstand, I don't know, 3-4 children. Here's what it's protecting us from. Take a look. Big giant crocodile. I would guess, I don't know, 12 feet long. Very much asleep, or at least lying in wait. Well, there you have it. It's a nice, relatively easy 20 or 30 minute run. I'm not exactly sure. Now, were those the perfect workouts? No, not at all. Were they scientifically designed to be exactly the kind of workout I needed for where I am in my training schedule? No, not at all. The point is to do something, and that something is a million times better than nothing. And if you approach it with that attitude, then it doesn't really matter what you do. All you're trying to do is not go completely back to zero while you're on holiday, so that when you get back to training, when you get back to your regular schedule, you haven't fallen all the way back to zero. You can train hard and you can make good progress. You can continue to make good progress when you get back. And one more thing before I forget, because this is really important. A lot of people, when they go on holidays, when they go away, they take it as a free-for-all and they just absolutely pig out and they drink themselves silly. Now, it's a free society. You can do that if you want, but I promise you, it'll make staying in shape and getting back into shape much, much more difficult. So when I'm away, I always try and think, I don't drink, and I always try to moderate how much I eat. Even though the food's delicious, you know, I just eat the delicious stuff. I don't eat the filler. And so if you combine the exercise with a good diet and with drinking in moderation or not at all, then you'll be in great shape to start training hard when you get back home.